Afriforum, a civil rights group well known for its support of minority rights and anti-corruption posture, has made a daring move by declaring that it will bring charges of money laundering, fraud, and corruption against Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema, the leaders of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share this interesting video. This action signifies a major uptick in the legal and political disputes involving these divisive individuals. Afriforum asserts that Malema and Shivambu have engaged in illegal actions, including financial wrongdoing and money theft, and they have carefully collected evidence to back up their claims. In a news conference, Callie Creel, the CEO of the organization, underlined their dedication to justice and said that it is their responsibility to bring individuals responsible for corrupt activities accountable, irrespective of their political connections. The allegations are the result of an inquiry into suspected financial wrongdoings inside the EFF, namely in relation to the crisis involving VBS Mutual Bank. Malema and Shivambu have been connected to the controversy and charged with taking advantage of money that were embezzled. Even if they deny it, their political prospects may suffer significantly as a result of the current legal dispute. The South African people is eager to observe how this well-known legal fight plays out and how it could affect the political climate of the nation as Afriforum gets ready to press charges. Once again, the unfortunate death of Moshe Mphahlele, the Regional Deputy Secretary of the EFF Johannesburg Region, has left the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, in Gauteng very devastated. Mphahlele lost his life on Saturday during a demonstration in Alexandra when fighting broke out between locals and security personnel. Mphahlele, a devoted and ardent EFF leader, got caught in the crossfire as private security and law enforcement tried to disperse a group of people living in abandoned government container houses. Originally intended to serve as shelters, these houses have remained unoccupied, frustrating the people who are in need of somewhere to live. The EFF Gauteng conveyed their deep sadness and honored Mphahlele's dedication to social justice in a moving statement. The unfortunate death of fighter Moshe Mphahlele, the Regional Deputy Secretary of the EFF Johannesburg Region, has left the EFF in Gauteng in great sorrow. He was a tower of strength in our movement, a fierce warrior for the rights of the oppressed. When things became violent, Mphahlele was leading the demonstration to support the community's housing requests. He was unfortunately caught up in the violence that followed when the conflicts broke out, according to eyewitnesses. He was speaking to the audience at the time. After all attempts to rescue him failed, he was declared dead at the site. The EFF has demanded a prompt and comprehensive inquiry into Mphahlele's death and denounced the disproportionate use of force by police and private security during the demonstration. We demand responsibility for those responsible for this tragedy and justice for fighter Moshe Mphahlele, the statement said. The demonstration in Alexandra draws attention to South Africa's persistent housing problem and the government's inability to provide suitable housing options for its people. The abandoned container houses, meant to be temporary shelters during the epidemic, have come to represent broken promises and the pressing need for sensible housing regulations. The EFF and the larger community are experiencing a wave of sadness and fury after Mphahlele's death. Party members, local authorities, and activists have showered him with tributes, recalling him as a committed and uncompromising defender of social justice. According to an EFF member, fighter Moshe Mphahlele's demise is a great loss to our movement and the community he served with such commitment. We will keep fighting for the rights and dignity of all South Africans in remembrance of him. To commemorate Mphahlele's life and impact, memorial services and vigils are being organized in Alexandra and around Johannesburg. The EFF has urged its followers and members to maintain composure and continue on the legal and peaceful pursuit of justice. Julius Malema, a well-known politician, has emphasized in recent discussions about the commercialization and privatization of South Africa's telecommunications sector the importance of looking into black people's involvement in the agreement between Vodafone and Vodacom, the country's equivalent of Vodafone. Malema's demand for a closer examination of black people's roles, including Patrice Motsepe's work on the ANC legal team, starts a crucial conversation concerning black leaders' engagement in and impact on important economic discussions. In the South African telecom industry, The Vodacom agreement is a historic arrangement. Leading global telecoms,